In this example, we have a balanced scale. We need to find the value of the pawn if both sides balance. Well, if this side has a weight of 5, this pawn must have a weight of 5 also. Let's go on to the next example. This side has a weight of 8. I now have two pawns of equal value. That means that each one of those must have a weight of 4. In this example, we have a 6-pound weight and a 4-pound weight on one side. That means that altogether this side has a weight of 10. On this side we already have a weight of 3. That means that the pawn must have a weight or value of 7. Let's now see how we write the answer to these problems. Let's say that x is another name for the blue pawn. Since we said that the blue pawn had a weight of 7, let's write x is equal to 7. So what I'm going to do is to click over here and get the number wheel. I click on the number 7, press done. Now we need to do the check. Notice that I have a question mark here. If both sides have the same value, the question mark will disappear. Well, if x is 7, 7 and 3 is 10. So on this side, I have a value of 10. On the right side, 6 and 4 is 10. So now both sides have the same value. I click done. And notice the question mark has disappeared. 10 is equal to 10. And I have a pop-up that says great. So I press OK. And now I go on to the next example. Now this one is a little more involved. But let's take a number at random. Let's take the number 4. And press done. If x is 4, on this side I have 4 and 4 is 8 and 2 is 10. And on the right side I have 8 and 4 is 12. So notice that 10 does not equal 12. This equal sign with a slash through it means that it's not equal. So x is not 4. Let's try the value of 5 to see if 5 makes both sides balance. If x is 5, I have 5, 10, 12. And on this side I have 8 and 5, which is 13. Well, 12 is not the same as 13. And so I know that x is not 5. Let's try 6. If x is equal to 6, I have 6 and 6 is 12 and 2 is 14. And on this side I have 8 and 6, which is also 14. Press done. And so that is the answer to the problem. So please, one more thing I'd like to show you first. Notice that we have an auto check. So if you click on the auto check, the iPad will do the check for you. 6, 12, 14. And here we have 8 and 6, which is also 14. So please continue with lesson number 1, trying different values for the pawn until you find the value that makes both sides balance.